Here's the house from street level. We've got a greenhouse in front. What we're looking at doing with this ramp here is demoing it all and building some nice wooden stairs up to that door there. We're looking at doing that ourselves. Once we go inside the greenhouse, we have concrete floor here. We're looking at repainting it or stripping the paint and then just sealing in the concrete. That's all we're planning on doing in here. Once we get to the main level of the house, there's wooden flooring in everything except one bedroom and one kitchen. It seriously needs refinishing, so we're looking at sanding it all, filling it in, and then resealing it. We've got 2 bedrooms over here. All they need is the floor resealed. Other than that, these 2 bedrooms should be fine. One will be the office, one will be a bedroom. Here we have the first bathroom that we're looking at redoing. We're looking at gutting everything. So that means taking out the tile, taking out the vanity, taking out the tub, taking out this wall here, taking out the toilet. We've got storage space here, so we're looking at installing a new toilet, installing a pedestal sink, putting in new lighting fixtures, a fan, and a tub. We think we can do the demo ourselves. We'll have a professional install marmoleum floor. We can put in the vanity and the sink. We might be able to move the tub, but we'll need a professional for the plumbing and the lighting fixtures. We thought we might be able to remove this wall by ourselves and take care of the drywall if we need to just knock down the walls to get rid of this tile. That's about all for this bathroom. Moving on, we have the kitchen next. We're looking at redoing the flooring here, so we'd be looking at tearing out this tile ourselves, hopefully. The kitchen cabinetry, we're looking at sanding or scraping the paint off of and repainting. We'd also be looking possibly at raising the kitchen cabinets maybe 2 to 3 inches. We're going to have a professional be putting in marmoleum flooring, and we'll be taking the refrigerator and the stove downstairs eventually. We'll also probably be removing the tile or the backing over there, and just painting the walls. That's about all for the kitchen. I guess we'll be putting in new hardware on the appliances as well, and probably having a professional handyman install a disposer and a dishwasher. Back here, we've got a weird sort of laundry area with the stairs that go down to the split level. So what we're looking at doing is taking out the floor, taking out this wall, taking out that wall. We'll have a contractor put in floor here, down here, and separating these areas. So if we come back over and look at the 3rd bedroom upstairs, so this will be the master bedroom. We're looking at covering this tile, which might have asbestos, with carpet. We might be doing the carpet ourselves, and we might also be demoing this wall. So this has the laundry room on the other side, and we'd like to turn that into a master bathroom. And we'd also be demoing this weird space. We're pretty sure we can do the demolition of that ourselves. That's about it for the upstairs, other than the fact that we need cable separated, we need a new furnace and water heater separate from the downstairs, and we need the electrical grounded upstairs, all of which we're planning on having done by a contractor. So going downstairs, the downstairs is kind of in worse shape. So starting off with the downstairs bathroom, this is a really crappy one that just needs to be gutted. So we tear down all the drywall. We think we can do that ourselves. Take out the toilet, the sink, the really crappy shower, put up new drywall ourselves, and install a new vanity and sink, and probably have a professional redo the shower and put in some tile. Looking at some of the downstairs bedrooms, here we've got tile with a giant crack in the floor, and we need to have that tile removed. So we'll likely be able to do that demo ourselves. All the downstairs walls are concrete, so we're also considering putting the sheetrock on them. So if we could hang the sheetrock directly on the concrete, so we only lose about an inch of space, that'd be great. Moving on to the next downstairs bedroom. This one has some obvious holes that need patching up there and down there. There's also a hallway that we don't really need behind this wall. So we're looking at knocking out this wall and moving the wall back to make this room bigger. In order to take care of this pipe, instead of moving it, we might also take out the closet and move the closet over to that wall, so the pipe's in the closet and doesn't impede anything. So we'll go see the hallway. Now we think the structural hall is this one on the left. So we'd be knocking out this wall and expanding the bedroom over to here. Moving on to the third bedroom downstairs. There's nothing as special that needs to be done in here. Obviously we're repainting everything and we might be putting up sheetrock on the walls, but nothing huge. Moving on to the living area downstairs. So one thing we need to do is frame walls around the heater and the furnace to make the living area nicer. We might be able to do that ourselves, I'm not sure. The other thing we're considering doing is, once we go over to the kitchen over here, we've got that same hallway behind this wall. So we're thinking of knocking out this closet and making the kitchen expand over to this wall with plumbing. So we'd be knocking out that wall here and installing a new tiny short little wall there and just framing it. The other things that need to be done down here that I think we might be able to do ourselves are just putting drywall over that door and more drywall over here to wall out the window, because we want to keep this outside room for ourselves. So this used to be a kiln, and so it doesn't have its own heating or floor really. We might need to install a railing up here, but we don't really care about this for now. We'll look at that more in the summer or some other time. So we're looking at drywalling up those doors, knocking out a wall in the kitchen, and knocking out a wall in the bedroom downstairs. We'll also have to have some electrical and plumbing moved, but we'll have contractors for that. We're also looking at redoing the lighting fixtures up here. We'll also likely have to put a layer of insulation between the lower unit and the upper unit. So lastly, downstairs, this is ye weird closet, but since we're thinking of demoing those stairs up there, we were thinking that we could make this into a coat closet. So in order to separate the units, we'd frame a wall up there, and then we'd knock out those stairs and have a full closet down here, and then above this area would be the master bathroom. Coming back upstairs, a few other things that we're looking at doing. Some of the exterior siding needs work. I guess we'll go look at that. As well, the roof is leaking. What we're looking at is replacing it with a metal roof, hopefully one that can just be placed on top of the current roof. So I don't see anything terrible on the siding over here, but the roof definitely is leaking and needs replacement. And we also need to redo some of the drainage. Unfortunately, the whole property actually needs leveling, which will cost a significant amount, and we'll be having professionals do that. Here we've got the exterior with electrical boxes. Those will need to be separated. It looks like we've got an ice dam up here. Here you can see some of the siding problems. We're hoping to be able to power wash the whole house to take care of any paint cracks, and then use paint sprayers to cover the rest. We'll need some siding repair over here. Here's the garage and back. Here's the entire backyard. Here's the shed back here. Here's the kiln place. These people used to be potters. We'll need to do a little bit of roof repair there where somebody needed a stove apparently. Here's the whole side yard, which is quite large. It is on a double lot. And then over here, see, we've got some more siding cracking and repair. And so we're looking at replacing all exterior paint, repairing the sidings, and redoing the roof and the gutters. I think that's about all for now. We're hoping that there's no asbestos insulation in the exterior walls so that the electrician won't have problems. But other than that, I think that's about it. Thanks for watching. See you later.